Santa Barbara Baker here with a twice baked potato pizza. I have my natty dough all stretched out with some fresh moss on. I feel like you can never go wrong with a potato on a pizza. Mashed potato roasted. I'm doing the twice baked. And when I have a twice baked potato, I always like some cheddar cheese. I got some aged white cheddar to go along with the mozz, all riding on the base of the natty dough I have stretched out. That's my naturally fermented sourdough. The recipe for that up on santabarbarabaker.com. That's where you can find all my pizza recipes, along with more uni techniques and all the pizza dream stuff. All right, we got the cheese on there along with the fresh moss. The potatoes, I have some Yukon Golds that I cooked up. I just boiled them, mashed them up like rustically. So because you want them chunky, we're doing like a twice baked potato, like you would stuff back into the potato. You know, or you can bake it. That would be the super OG. But, you know, boiling's not a bad way to go. You can spoon it in, but I feel clean hands is the way to go. Important thing here, too. Twice baked potato. You typically have some, like, sour cream in there. I personally like creme fraiche. So, you know, it's like kind of like sour cream, but possibly danker. Depends on who, you know, sour cream's the bomb, too. Anyways, you gotta fold that in with your potatoes here. That's how I like doing it. You can also finish with it too, but I like it directly in the potatoes. Why am I doing that? I think what that does is it helps the potatoes hold up a little bit better. Makes them a little more forgiving in the oven. I feel like when they're a little bit handled differently, they can dry out in a little more mashed potato form. But these chunky Yukon Golds, creme fraiche in there, salt and pepper, the super dank. This is loaded up pretty fat. I'm going big. We're having a mashed potato and bacon pizza here. The twice baked style. So we gotta go big on this. We're not going light at all. A full potato. All right, on to the bacon. I got some headies here, the super dank, some uncured, nice applewood smoked bacon. I'm just gonna put it on raw like this. It'll cook enough in the oven. If your bacon's a little bit more on the schwinkle side, maybe not the super danks, I might par bake, but you know, this stuff, it tastes good a little bit almost on the chewier side, you know, like nice chewy crunchy bacon. You into that? I am. It's great on a pizza. I'm gonna hook it up pretty fat here. And that's about it. You can keep it simple on this one, but on, you know, any potato thing that I like, you know, the twice baked, you gotta hit it with a generous amount of black pepper. Hooking up fatty. Get this thing all loaded up into the Ooni Koda 16. I got it preheated outside, but I turn it down as soon as I started stretching that pizza. That's the style I like. I'll meet you out at the oven. It's pizza time. Loading up our twice baked potato pizza into the Ooni Koda 16. I always do a full preheat, and that's at least 30 minutes. Let that oven come to full temperature. But then lately I've been liking it. I turn the oven down when I'm stretching the pizza or about to top it. Let it cool down a little bit so that back left portion is a little bit more even out with the rest of the deck. Feel like it puts a really nice bake on the pizza. Let's keep an eye on this thing. We're shooting, you know, slow bake here. What that means, we're just always keeping an eye on the pizza, looking for the huge to turn. Is that crust setting? I'm seeing it. You can see it kind of lifting up there. Some browning in the back. Some nice leoparding. Thinking about a first turn here. Get my peel nice and ready to go before we see any burning on that crust back there. This pizza is about 14 inches, so you know, I feel it's a nice size in the Koda 16. Let's get this thing for the first turn here. Nice. Not sticky at all, just like we like. Pulling it out a little bit more than I need to. But it's looking really good so far. So again, maybe a little excess flour on there, but it's baking up, looking really nice. You can see those potatoes as they heat up, that creme fraiche in there starting to liven up, melt out onto the pizza along with that white cheddar and the fresh mozzarella. The leoparding looking really nice here. Going in for another turn. Little bit, oh, it's looking good, browning up nice. Just keep an eye on it, making sure that I'm not letting that, you know, back left corner there gets really hot. Pizza's looking really good though. I think today though, I'm just gonna keep it on. I'm gonna do the full bake on just low. If you've been watching Santa Barbara Baker YouTube channel, you can see I'm a fan of the ultra low zone, that zone on the Ooni Koda 16 that can allow you to turn the temp down a little bit, go for that longer bake. It's a really nice feature. It's not in the manual. Definitely can help out your pizza game. But today we're just gonna finish it all on the low. I've been liking how the browning's coming out, so let's give it a try today. I see that bacon rendering out, looking super heady. This pizza's looking really good. Checking the bottom there, looking really nice. Browning up, just what we like. That's what you'll get when you give it that longer full preheat, 30 minutes at least. Keep this thing turning. It's looking really good. A little bit pale there on the back. We'll just keep the pizza spinning. At this point, I might, after it's been set for a while in here, that crust is a little firm, not feeling super sketchy. You can turn the pizza quite a bit more, just finishing off the browning. Once you get the hang of your turning peel here, you don't really have to do much to get it to spin. Looking really nice. That leoparding looks really nice on the sourdough today. This thing is finishing up. Seeing a little smoke there. The bacon looking so bomb. The potatoes bubbling up there. This is a delicious looking pizza. Pull it out for a peek. A little bit light on the back there. Finish this thing up. Making sure that I don't want to burn that crust though. Let me take a peek there underneath. It's still looking good. But when this thing's on the home stretch right here, pulling it out, looking really good. Saw a little bit, is it smoking up there? Let's get this thing out of here. I think it's done. The twice baked potato pizza. This thing is looking fire. Most high hopes on this one. Super dank. Get it onto the rack. Let it hang out, let that crust set for about 20 seconds a minute. But then on my twice baked, I always hit it. I grow the headies, the fresh chives. I got those diced up. Rain down some fresh chives on this thing. Get it sliced up. Meet you at the table. It's pizza time. This pizza smells totally insane. The smell of that bacon rendering onto the pie. Wow. I mean, it just smells absolutely delicious. If that doesn't get you hungry, I don't know. The bake on this thing went really well. We just did the regular low the whole time. This thing's loaded up with those mashed potatoes. At the bottom looks really good. Browning, the crust looks nice and brown. I've been liking the little bit better browning, I feel, just using the regular loaf for the whole bake. This pizza looks absolutely delicious though. We got the potatoes, the Yukon Gold, just mashed up with some creme fraiche in there. The bacon, finish off some chives, and don't forget the aged cheddar, one of those key little flavors in there with the potato. The twice baked. Let's get into this thing. It looks so dank. Wow, the flavors on this one. I mean, how could you go wrong? It really is. I mean, it's a classic pairing. Who doesn't like a twice baked potato? The classic of, mashed potatoes. It's just kind of like a little more chunkier take on it though, along with some bacon, some nice cream in there, some butter also there in with the mashed potatoes are the twice baked potatoes. The bacon rendering out on there, some fat, so delicious. All riding on the delicious, naturally fermented sourdough. Look at this thing, baked up so nice. Recipes up on santabarbarabaker.com. That's the blog where you can find all my pizza recipes, including the dough. Check me out on Instagram. I'm Santa Barbara Baker on there. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. I appreciate all the support. Keep dreaming about pizza, making pizza. I love you all. One love.